Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Ryan Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Lakers. We've got Dyson Daniels. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Flag. Then there's Edwards. And for the Thunder, they've got Griffin, and it's Unseld in at the center position. And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really, all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Inside, here's Flag. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Edwards comes with a double team. Unseld. Pass to Bagley. Here's Baylor. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Daniels. And here they come. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Driving to the basket. And that one's good. Flag.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Baylor. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific. Scoring just around 20 points a game. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Up top, Edwards. Defended by Hardaway. Here's Whiteside. Hardaway grabs the board. The rebound by Whiteside. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Whiteside with a screen on Griffin. Ball stolen. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Unseld. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Whiteside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back over to you, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got 6 points.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And he lobs it up top. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Green's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 23, Jalen Green.
Pass to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Flag. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Hardaway against Daniels. Hardaway, the pass to Baylor. And it's Flag with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Misses from short range. Thunder trail by 6. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
They set a pick. Bagley passes to Baylor. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Green against Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Baylor to win the cold spell. And the layup is good.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
It's Edwards with a drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And both free throws good for Edwards. All right, Tim, when you look around the league and you see teams overachieving, what's behind that typically?
Yeah, Brian, typically when you see something like that, it's because a couple of role players have gotten off to a really hot start. The question is, can those guys sustain that over the long term? If that's the case, then that team can take a leap forward.
And the basket by Willis.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Los Angeles leading by 7. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. And the bucket is good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Unseld. Oh, there's the alley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Smith, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Bagley comes in for Hardaway. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Willis. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Flag's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Daniels against Bagley. Back to Smith. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Using that big frame of his inside, Smith has what it takes to be a major presence in the paint.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Whiteside. Outside Bagley. From 10 feet away. Rebounded by the Lakers. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Flag. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Right side Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
They've got Jalen Green. James is out there with Jabari Smith. And it's Bagley in at the point. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Green against Powell. Green, the pass to Smith. Right wing. Here's Willis. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Ball passes to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And the basket by Willis. And Ball will bring it up here for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Eason. And a miss there on the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside for Green. Powell pulls it in.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Oh, muscling it home, LaMelo.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Thunder trail by 5. And here is Green. He's scoreless. Pass to Willis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Ball outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Down low. Miller. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Baylor. Now here's Griffin. Fires the 3. Miller pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 5. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Here's Baylor. Stolen by Miller. Daniels with it. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Hardaway's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Baylor. Pass to Willis. And here's Hardaway. 5 to shoot. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Here's Flagg. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Thunder trail by 9. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. It's Edwards with a drive. Griffin pulls down the board. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Going inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Good work there as it goes.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Baylor. 1:21 left in the first half of this one. Back to Hardaway. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
The Lakers lead by 7. Pass to Flag. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Eason's checked in. Daniels controls the rebound and the putback. And the Lakers lead by 10.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Bagley. No good from 18.
Well, that's a shot he should make the majority of the time.
Chalk up 2 there. Give him 8 points now.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Baylor. Over Daniels. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis would be efficient as they're played. They're good.
And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. It'll be the Hawks against the Mavericks out in Dallas. That one starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. That does it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Thunder trail by 12. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got LaMelo Ball. Flag is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Baylor, clock at 6. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Los Angeles leading by 12. Daniels passes to Edwards. To the inside. Here's Flag. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Baylor, the pass to Griffin. Screen by Griffin. Here's Baylor, covered by Daniels. Feet out, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Baylor. Anunoby covering. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Baylor missing.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Flagg. He's got 13. Pass to Edwards. There's a screen. And Edwards slams it in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Baylor. Here's Hardaway, guarded by Edwards. Hardaway, the pass to Unseld. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Unseld's got his second bucket on the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The shot's good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Thunder trail by 18. Pass to Unseld. Back to Hardaway. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. To the middle. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Powell. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Ooh, good D by Bagley. Thunder trail by 16. Three-pointer. Miller pulls it in. The Lakers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And good whistle there.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. The Thunder making a switch here. Green is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Bagley. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Pass to Green. The three. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Baylor. Miller pulls it in.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
And there's the drive, and he gets it to go. 12 points for him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Bagley down low, and counted from 12 feet. And the Lakers have possession. Pass to Anunoby for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Baylor's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bagley. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's the drive. Tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Green for 3. And he stays with it. Miller pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 18. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Here's Hardaway. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crafty move. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Baylor, the pass to Bagley. Now Hardaway. Throws it up high.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And it's Powell with the ball for Los Angeles. 16-point lead. 1:19 left in the third. Whiteside with a screen on Bagley. Powell passes to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Murray against Hardaway. Here's Willis. That one's good for 2. Willis has got 12 points in the game.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Green against Daniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Daniels has got his second basket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Powell, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Griffin, he's checked in for Hardaway. And so Powell nails them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And the shot falls short that time. And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. James is out there with Green. Then there's Griffin, and it's Willis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Edwards against Green. Knocks it loose. James deciding where to go with it. Griffin outside. And a foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Now here's Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Green.
Yeah, smothering D right there. Just a tremendous job by Edwards, forcing a difficult shot. And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Flags. And a two-handed jam.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Thunder trail by 18. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Baylor, covered by Daniels. Lets a floater go, and it's Baylor missing.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And that one's good. Green.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Here's Flagg. Uses the glass on the layup. Flagg's got 19 points.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And Griffin slams it in.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Count it. Flagg's got 6 in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Griffin in the post, guarded by Edwards, and Griffin gets it to go.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Here's Ball. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Baylor's got rebound number 7 tonight. Green against Edwards. Green in the lane.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Green against Edwards. Here's Flagg. No good there.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Such a wide open look.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
The Lakers lead by 10. Edwards looking for an opening. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup. The Thunder have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Baylor, covered by Daniels. Oh, what a spin and score!
This second half has been all about looking to score in the paint. They've done a good job with that.
Hardaway's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
What's up?
At the line for 1. Elgin Baylor.
Flagg outside. Oh, the stuff!
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Thunder trail by 11. Here's Baylor. Tries it from 16. And that basket is good!
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Here's Baylor, covered by Daniels. Six to shoot. Here's Baylor. That misses. 1:21 left in the fourth. Book it! It goes!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball. When defenders give you that kind of space, you have to keep them honest.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Releases from 15. Yes, sir. Hits the jumper.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Daniels. Let's loose for three. And he nails it.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Lakers.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Cooper Flagg.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Drop pass, and he dumps it down.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
Ball. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Shooting one.
And that one falls for Ball.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
And it's Thunder's ball. They trail by 11. Yes, sir! Count it! Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball surveys the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a three. Cash from downtown. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Ali
thing,
LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.
So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And now the Lakers starting group. Flagg is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Daniels. Flagg with it. He's covered by Arenas. Flagg with it. Playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. No good that time. Some solid defense here. From Arenas. Pass to Thompson. Here's Rose. Wants to get it to Jamison and does. Thompson in the post to the right side. And stolen by Flagg. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Arenas. They get it again. And here's Rose outside. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Arenas. Not a lot of room. And again, no good by Toronto. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Down low. Here's Flagg. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And finally, somebody knocks down a shot. This has not been pretty thus far.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Whiteside, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Arenas. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards. So good athletically.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Rose. Here's Barrett. He's covered by Daniels. Shot's good from Barrett.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. No good on that one.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
The Raptors making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. On the wing, Arenas. Kicks it out to Johnson. That's good, and Arenas with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
from your point guard, gentlemen. Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Thunder. Ball against Rose. Daniels passes the ball. Miller sets a screen for Ball. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Griffith. Now here's Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. The shot will not fall.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Pass to Edwards. Now Flag. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. 8 points for Cooper Flag.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Johnson outside. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Barry. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Oh, here's Edwards. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Misses in close.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And the basket by Rose. Rose has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Ball. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's all tied in Toronto. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
They've got Walker Kessler. Lewis is out there with Johnston. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Griffith and at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Kessler. Outside Arenas. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Fires the 3. Powell pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by Los Angeles. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Antoine Jameson's checked in for Toronto. And the Lakers also making a switch. Eason's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's ball. Raptors knocking down the tray. Good work defensively by Arenas.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The drive by Ball. Bucket is good. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
And Toronto making a change here. Rose is checked in.
Now into the line for Toronto, number 43.
The Lakers on D. Johnson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Off the inbound, and Kessler throws it down.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Miller with a screen on Arenas. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Powell against Rose. And the dunk by Powell.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Arenas. Looks for Miller, gets it to him. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Pass to Eason. Johnson against Anunoby. Back to Eason. Tipped away. Going inside. And the dunk by Eason.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Gary's checked in for Gilbert Arenas.
Now into the line for Toronto, number 9.
Here's Rose. He has 6. On the wing, Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Barry. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Miller. Murray comes in for OG Anunoby. Dyson Daniels checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Edwards in for Powell. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Rose with the ball for Toronto. A late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Out to Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Jazz in Delta Center. Crafty move. Here's Rose. Kicks it out to Johnson from deep. Rebound the Lakers.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for Thompson. He's checked in for Toronto. Arenas comes in for Johnson. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws. I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Edwards. Edwards getting the close range 2.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Jamison kicks it over to Arenas. Pass to Jamison. Here's Barry. He's covered by Daniels. Takes a shot at the elbow. Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Barry.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Daniel. Now the Raptors moving it up. Poked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Whiteside. Rebound by the Raptors. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Take a look at the Lakers. This hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick into high gear and right down the stretch.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Cooper Flag really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. That'll be a 5-second call.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Pass to Barry. And here's Jamison. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. With the shot. And it's flagged with the rebound.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Flag is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Edwards. Now here's Arenas. He takes it in, gets the bucket, and the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
The immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Thompson outside. Back to Arenas. It's stolen by Edwards. Stolen by Thompson. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Raptors trail by 4. Whiteside Arenas. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And here are the Raptors now. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson passes to Barry. From the arc.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's flag. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Antoine Jamison picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Lakers have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Raptors trail by 6. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
And Flag throws it down.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Arenas. Pass to Thompson. Here's Barry. Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Jamison.
And phenomenal work in close. Jamison is just so assertive from that area.
And he converts the layup. He's got 8.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Barry. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 8. And Antoine Jamison picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Make no substitution.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Thompson sends it back.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
That shot wide open. Rose has got 11 points.
Quick thinking of Rose. I like when he goes just right up with that one.
Rose against Edwards. Flag sets a screen for Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down. The two-hand slam. Arenas against Edwards. Jamison the pass to Arenas. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Raptors. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Takes a step back. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's been on.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jamison. Inside, Rose. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a strong take from Rose, just brushing off the D on his way up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Powell, he's checked in for Edwards. And that one misses. Lakers leading by 6. In the corner, it's flat. Powell outside. And again, the Lakers no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rose passes to Arenas. Just 4 to shoot. Great D that time from Powell.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Barrett after the basket by the Lakers.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now flagged. 16 points for him. Basket good. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. both teams making some changes here. Here's Arenas. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Kessler. 5 to shoot. Kessler the screen. Here's Barry. Stolen by Ball. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Arenas. Raptors moving the ball around. Johnson outside. Outside for Arenas. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yep, that one goes. Arenas has got 4 this quarter.
And such creativity from Arenas. Some of the ball handling moves he pulls out are just unguardable.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Ball, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cooper Flagg making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Jalen Johnson is out there with Jamison. And it's Rose. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Griffith in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Ball. And Flagg throws it down.
Now, LaMelo getting better at running pick and roll action. This guy's so gifted setting up his teammates.
Pass to Griffith. Jamison with a screen on Powell. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rose surveying the D. Pass to Jamison. Now Kessler. He's covered by Ball. Kessler with the bucket.
Yeah, Kessler right in that restricted area. Good finish.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Rose penetrating. And here we go. Flagg heading to the hoop.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
Raptors trail by 10. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Thompson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Rose. Shoots from 12. And again, Toronto no luck. Lakers leading by 10. Wide with it. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Barry's checked in for Toronto. Arenas comes in for Rose. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Miller's checked in for Whiteside. Tari Eason comes in for Flash. Daniels, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Powell in for Edwards. Pass to Eason. 4 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Powell for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barry. Johnson wide open. He fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Robinson's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Raptors also making a change. Rose is checked in. Daniel from outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Raptors trail by 10. Outside Arenas. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Eason, a screen on Arenas. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Barry. He's covered by Daniels. And there's the second dunk to finish it off.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Timeout, Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 6. Eason, the screen. Driving inside. Yep, that goes down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Arenas. Outside Rose, 6 to shoot. Not gonna go. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. From 12 feet, a putback. Raptors trail by 8. Shoots the 3, and there's the 3.
If there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Eason down low. He's up against Jamison. And here's Daniels. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move. Greg to the hoop. Stolen by Thompson. Now here's Arenas. He's covered closely. Got it to go off the glass.
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
Eason, screen on Rose. It's Powell with the drive.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
On the wing, Arenas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holy cow! What a bailout!
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Powell outside. Oh, the dunk!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Toronto calls timeout. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Everybody get down.
With some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Clyde comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Edwards in for Powell. Here's the double team from Whiteside. Outside Arenas. Let's lose a 3. A three-pointer. Good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The line for the Lakers. Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love to see a guy step in nice, calm, cool, and collected and knock the free throws in.
Toronto calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Puts up the three. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game now.
With the shot. Great team. That forced that miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Thompson. And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really didn't feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.